Hey everybody, it's the world's hairiest cheerleader here again for our next walk and talk with my pom-poms at the ready. I want to start again by saying thank you to everybody for joining me. I do appreciate it. Today I was going to talk about picking my battles. In the past, I've fought every battle that came my way, whether it needed to be fought or not. And that really wasn't good for my mental health because I would get upset over the smallest things. And I would get so wrapped up in them that I would get lost. And that's not always a good thing. I would make myself miserable, and in turn that would make those around me miserable because, I share that misery. I'm a giver that way. But it wasn't good, for my own health, physical and mental. So what I've started trying to do is, I'll keep scrolling. And a lot of it was social media driven. I would be that person who would try to fight internet battles, because those always go well. But I took breaks. One time I took quite an extensive break from Facebook, and it helped. But it also helped when I realized what I was doing. And I started recognizing those people and those groups that were causing me this headache and heartache and anguish. And I just started ignoring them, blocking them, scrolling past them in the cases where none of those other options were viable. And it's helped tremendously. There are still some battles I will always fight. If you or your philosophies or your programs seek to dehumanize or delegitimize the people that I care about and the people that I love for no other reason than your belief, whatever, demands that they stop, well, I'm gonna fight that battle. I'm not always good at it. I screw up sometimes, and I miss the mark a little bit. But those are the battles I will fight and will continue to fight. Because as long as it's not happening to me, I don't care what you do in your own bedroom. But if you try to dictate what others can do or how others can live their life, I'm not gonna sit quietly for that. And that's one of the things I really believe in. And there's been some cases where people I once respected I've completely cut them out of my life. I've stopped attending some functions or events because it's not worth my effort or time to be around those people and those situations. And I've been a lot better for it. And I'm not talking about civil discourse about, where money should be spent or, what kind of toppings go on a pizza. Pineapple will always go on my pizzas, by the way. I'm talking about whether or not a person has a right to exist, whether or not a person has a right to love whom they choose to love, and whether or not, a person deserves the same rights that, I enjoy. there are some things on which I will not budge, those being among them. But I've also realized that some people are so entrenched, they're so blind to the pain they're causing others that they will never change their minds. And you just gotta say goodbye to them. And yeah, I know I've missed out on some things, and I've probably lost people that I would have cared about, but I'm not going to stand for that. And yeah, like I said, my mental health's been a lot better. And in those instances where I can't, it's let's say it's somebody else spouting off on another person's feed, I just scroll past. I try to make my space as welcoming as I can. But I realize that, I will be as open and welcoming and honest as I can be. And if it's in my presence or if it's on my wall, I will do my best to call it out. Or if I see it happening, I will do my best to call it out. But they're just, for me, some people that you just can't reason with because they don't want to see it. It may not be the right path that I'm taking, but I will evolve. If there's a better way, I will certainly look for it. But, and again, there's some battles I won't fight anymore, but there are some that I will always fight. So I appreciate you watching, listening, joining me. And if there's anything ever I can do for you, please let me know. My fundraising campaign is going very well. I'm over $1,300, about a little less than $500 to go to meet my goal of providing 150 stockings. So if we can do that, if you can donate, please. If you can't, that's fine. And remember, for this channel, once we hit 30 subscribers, I will give away that wand. And thank you all again for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe. The usual YouTube mantra. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please let me know below. Thanks a lot. Bye. I love you.